All right. Hopefully this should work. Well, it's been a little bit, but I wanted to come back with you guys to. It's been a year since I've started my entrepreneurship journey internally, focusing on the internal world. And I want to tell you guys how I was able to create a foundation to build my success, to guarantee me success, right? And I wanted to find what a successful person means, who that person is, what characteristics they have, right? And so I'm going to separate this into 3 different pillars. There's going to be one pillar that's money and business. Another pillar is going to be health and fitness. And the last one is mindset and spirituality. We're going to flip those, actually. Mindset, spirituality is first. So, there's also relationship and like love and stuff like that. But I feel like that ties in with like spirituality and stuff because, But we're going to get into mindset first. All right, on to the spirituality and mindset portion. So, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've been focusing on this a lot these last couple weeks, honestly, since the beginning of the year, 2025 now, and I realized that our internal world really does reflect externally, So the only way to change what you want externally is to focus within. And, some of you guys may believe it, some of you guys may not. I'm mainly focusing on reading books, getting closer to God, getting rid of the old, and welcoming the new. Welcoming the new meaning my new self, the higher self, the better, higher version of me, right? And it's come with a lot. I've learned a lot about like letting go of emotions, letting go of life completely, letting go of desires and stuff like that. But I don't want to get too much into that. If you are interested in learning about that, of course, hit me up. I want you guys to primarily focus on this when you're trying to improve your mindset. Let's start with that first. Writing down your old story. Okay, this is going to be the story that you're living right now. The story that you no longer want to live. You need to be there needs to be a change. You're just not happy with where you're at right now. And so you write down the beliefs you have right now. Making money is hard, or it obviously doesn't serve you, but you want to start writing that down. Making money is hard, or you believe that you're not disciplined, that you can't focus, that working out is hard, etc. All those different things. And making that old story and accepting it. Accepting the fact that you were once that person, and then creating a new story. And then accepting that new story and saying that you are that person now. That new story is going to be the opposite of those old beliefs. The belief that money is hard to make. New story, money is easy, money flows to me, I'm abundant. You can create 3, 4 out of anything. So that's a key thing I like to take away from mindset and spirituality. Well, mindset portion. Spiritual portion, I'd say avoid negative feelings. Just to keep it as surface level as I can, because if I go deep on this, it's gonna be like an hour-long talk. But avoid negative emotions. Get closer to God and read your Bible, read books, figure out how you can improve, how can you become a better person to be around, because the more you're able to give out, the more you're able to experience, the more you get, okay? But don't give just to get, give genuinely, because that's just what life's all about. I love giving out free value like this. I love being able to talk to people online and just make videos for free just to help people out, whether it's just small motivation, But mindset's definitely the foundation. Spirituality, foundation. God, foundation. Once you get that as your foundation, everything else comes to you. Okay, and that's why I'm working on it right now, because I felt it. I've noticed it, that there's times where I do lower back down to that old story, and I need to continue to reinforce that new story, reinforce those new beliefs, reinforce and continually searching God for guidance. And it's a journey, and I love it. I love every single moment. And I hope you guys can understand the fact that mindset and spirituality is also the same importance. I can go down and talk about the letting go mechanism. I can go down talking about the ego. But I think starting off, at least when I started off, I understood that my beliefs drive my reality. I understood that God is my creator and that he can guide me where I need to go. And aligning myself with my purpose is ultimately how I'm going to live life freely. And so once you get that down, it all just becomes an everyday lifestyle game of how can I improve? How can I get better? How can I react differently? How can I get off my phone for a little longer and put more work in? Whatever it is, continually stacking up your wins and building that winner mindset. I know I kind of went all over the place, but hopefully you get what I was trying to say. All right, fitness and health. Now, like I said, this whole building my foundation to guarantee me success and defining what a successful person is really started about a year ago. And ever since then, that's when I finally started going to the gym and really taking care of my health. Because I wasn't like always fat. I was always skinny, honestly. And I played soccer for my whole life, so that's the only sport and physical activity that I did. And so for me, at least, when I go to the gym, it's like a part of me now, honestly. When I go to the gym, it's like I get to push myself. I get to, motivate myself around people who are also trying to better themselves. It's like an ultimate discipline hack. I show up to the gym every single day as much as I can. Honestly, 4 or 5 times a week is what I try going for. Just to build my discipline, just to build my character, just to see results. Of course, I love seeing my physique after all these months I've been working out, and there's improvement. I get to this term. It's like blissful dissatisfaction. So maybe I shouldn't be satisfied, but it's more like I get to celebrate my wins, celebrate my rewards, because of how much I've been working. Right? I guess for me, because since I just started it, going to the gym, I first started working out at home. I got a pull-up bar. I did push-ups, squats, stuff like that, just to build that habit. Being consistent every single day, at least 10 minutes, whether, like I said, push-ups, squats, or pull-ups. And that's what ultimately helped me start going to the gym easier, because then I go to the gym and I'd be like, all right, I already worked out earlier today. And, I built that habit of working out, so going to the gym is the same thing as working out at home. And there's no friction, there's no resistance, because that's part of who I am. And that's one thing that really helped me, was building that habit, building that belief that the gym helps, and eventually, some people even not create families, but like a brotherhood or a sisterhood if you're a girl watching here and watching this. I don't know, it's a really good feeling when you get to go and see the same people work out, hit new PRs, and just challenge yourself and win. And of course, eating well, taking care of what you eat, tracking your macros, all those different things, it all multiplies. And then you start seeing differences. Obviously, you can't see this right now because I'm wearing a sweater, but there's been a great difference. Maybe I can pop up a photo of when I was really scrawny to what I am now. Of course, I still love my scrawny little self. That's weird to say. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just I'm accepting that guy. I'm not gonna oh, I hate him, he's ugly. No. Just wasn't as smart as I was now. But yeah, it's pretty much all I got for this fitness thing. It's pretty self-explanatory. You don't wanna grow up being out of shape. You don't want your kids being ashamed to show them that you're their parent because you're obese or you can't even pick up a pencil. And it's just always good to feel good, to look good, to be able to appreciate who you are. And, I don't know, get better people in your life. I don't know. But yeah, obviously I'm not saying use that as pain, use that as motivation, oh, I don't want my kids. Well, you sort of can, but don't work from that pain, love yourself enough to go. Don't use it as guilt. Operate from a paradigm of love. Go to the gym because you love yourself, not because you feel guilty that your wife, or you won't get a wife because they won't think you're attractive. Stuff like that, there's a whole different, everything is an emotional game. I'm gonna eventually start talking about with you guys, but operate from love. Love is strong. That's what makes you strong. Last but not least, I'm guessing most of you guys have been waiting for this one. Money and business. Now, with this, like I said, mindset spirituality is the foundation of this. So the reason I say that is because once you align yourself with your purpose, whether you're coaching, whether you're a dog sitter, whatever you are passionate about, whatever your purpose is. Quick side note, the way you find out your purpose is by aligning yourself with God's will, because God knows what's best. He has a perfect plan for each and every single one of us. And again, if you don't believe in God, believe in a higher power. I'm sure you do. At least the universe or higher powers. So aligning yourself with that infinite intelligence, which I sort of believe in as well, in order to get answers, because there has to be a higher power at least. All right? But yeah, aligning yourself with that purpose, and you will know when it's your purpose, because that work doesn't feel like work. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people, when they get in this entrepreneur space, they like they see all these, I want to say gurus, but you can say, you know, Iman Ghazi or Charlie Morgan or whoever you look up to that's a high-class entrepreneur. They push doing SMA or drop shipping or Amazon FBA or trading or stuff like that. And a lot of people get warped into that sphere and they see no progress because they don't actually want to do it. So they self-sabotage themselves. They procrastinate. And sure, there might be some people who find progress, who make money, but I bet you 90% of them don't even feel good about making that because they hate their work. And that's something I always wanted to avoid, you know, because I was really against doing something I never want to do. I didn't want to go to 9 to 5 and get told, you know, get bossed around or go to college because I didn't really believe in it. And so if I don't believe in the service that I'm doing, if I don't believe in the work that I'm doing, then why would I go for that? And how am I going to enjoy that? You know, I'd rather do something that I enjoy doing, making 10% of what I could be making if I did something that I didn't enjoy doing. I'm so surprised I didn't start it there. Amen. Finding yourself with your purpose is what's the root of it. But this isn't to discourage you. If you do enjoy doing SMA, if you do enjoy doing drop shipping, do what you want to do. But we could say philosophy, or the things that I've been reading upon, is that if you're able to give value to other people, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, they're gonna supply you. They're gonna give you what you want. They're gonna give you your desires because you're just doing good in the world, right? That's why I'm a coach. I love helping people get closer to God, improve their spiritual side, improve their mindset, all those different things. And I'm getting spoiled, you can say, literally. And it's a beautiful thing. It's like a yin and yang. You give and so you get. But don't give so you can get. I know I said that before. I guess there's a couple of skills that you at least want to know, because just an overall thing, right? Sales, marketing, content creation, I feel like it's always a good thing to know, especially in the online space. Of course, if you have a really niche related thing to do, then go for it. But with money and business, I truly think people push up money. Like they put money on a pedestal, so they have to run, they have to chase it, they have to go get it, you know? Instead of, if you do what you want to do, you provide value, don't care how much money you get. Pretty much you don't care, but you set an intention, you set a desire, you let go of the desire of, let's say it's like $10,000 profit per month, and then you just provide as much value as you can. You don't hold back, and I promise you, you will be supplied, right? Hopefully, maybe if you're watching this a year later or a couple months later, not even a couple months, a couple weeks later, a couple months, whatever. Hopefully you're watching this in the future. Maybe I'll be in Mexico, you know, enjoying life on a beachside Airbnb. Who knows? As you can see, life is much more of a flow when you're able to do things you actually enjoy doing. One last very important thing that I forgot to mention, holy cow. One last very important thing I forgot to mention. With this new story, with these new beliefs, with this new person you're trying to build, you constantly, every single day, you want to remind yourself of who you are. Okay, the reason why I say who you are is because you're becoming that person every single day. So you want to believe that you are that person right now. And that goes with your goals. That goes with your spirituality side. It goes with your mindset. Those beliefs you're trying to implant. You are that person now. So believe you have those beliefs and truly step into that reality every single day. And if you are into meditation, I recommend meditating. I have a whole video on meditation somewhere in my catalog. Maybe I can link it here. But that's very key. Meditation is what helped me solidify who I was becoming. And that's helped me, honestly, that's another foundation, honestly, that allowed me to be successful, allowed me to really solidify and reinforce my success as a person. And so I really, really recommend you enforcing those beliefs, constantly and consciously reminding yourself of who you want to be, who you are, and meditating. I meditate an hour daily. You can do 10 minutes. God bless. Hopefully I do this in like the end of the video. Who knows?